everybody, welcome back to my channel. Today I am filming a little bit of like a holiday glam look. Me and Violet have this cookie party to go to down in Ponte Vedra, so I figured I might as well film this look. I don't know what I'm wearing yet, so I'm kind of just winging it. I'm gonna start off with the e.l.f. primer. I don't even know what I'm gonna wear. I don't know if I'm gonna wear my hair straight or put a curl in it. So I'm kind of just messing around with makeup right now to see if I can like get a cute little holiday look. I'm very behind on filming. I just posted my vlog 3, even though that was from almost a month ago. And I'm currently editing my vlog 4. So this is the Born This Way foundation in warm nude. I hope this matches my skin tone. I did do a fake tan the other night, so I'm just gonna like warm it up with my fingers. Press that around. And then I'm gonna take this Japanese foundation brush. Love you, baby. And just press that foundation in. Babe, will you close the door, please? Thank you. Thank you, honey. You wanna save some till we're done getting ready? And then we could do the body glitter. I'm gonna go in with the NARS Pot Concealer in Golden Eye. This is like a light reflecting product. I'm just gonna tap some on the brush and then on the back of my hand. Get it warmed up a little bit. Just press that in under my eye. We went to Tennessee last weekend and I have had family in town since the week before Thanksgiving. So then we had Thanksgiving and both my mom and my dad and my sister were here, which was so nice to celebrate with everyone. And the week after, my mom, Violet, and I went to Tennessee to our cabin up there. And it was just a nice little weekend getaway. The weather, it was supposed to snow and then it was gonna rain and then it was gonna snow. It kept switching back and forth. And it ended up being just like a few degrees too warm and it just kind of rained the whole weekend. And I definitely want to go again, like when it's definitely gonna snow. I feel like I didn't get my winter fix. It was such a quick weekend and a lot of driving. And then my mom left a few days after we got back. So she ended up being in town, I think a total of like 3+ weeks. And then when Violet went to her dad's this past weekend, even though I normally film on Saturdays, I was just like really thrown off with my whole schedule and I ended up sleeping, I'm not kidding, almost the whole weekend. I think I just really needed a break, emotionally, energetically. A lot has gone on over the past few weeks and yeah, I just needed to sleep. This is Natasha Denona in YN6. I love this concealer. If you guys can get your hands on it, try it. It's really, really good. I'm gonna let that dry down for just a second. I know some people like to do their eye makeup before their foundation. I personally don't. I've never done that. I've always done my foundation first. I think maybe one time or two I've done my makeup, like my eyeshadow before, and I just prefer doing my foundation first. Even if it's like a smoky eye, I think I'm just like not that messy with it. So, you know, do what makes you feel good. Makeup is an art, so different techniques work for different people and it's always evolving and changing, especially with products. November was such a busy month for me, networking wise, and maybe you've seen my other videos where I've talked about this, but I really get drained by social scenarios. It's not something that like fills my cup. I do enjoy it, but energetically it does drain me, and I think I might have overextended myself in the month of November doing so. So now that we're like mid-November, it's literally Christmas next week, I have just been kind of focusing on restoring that energy. For Christmas, I think it's just gonna be me and Violet. No family's coming in town, and I'm actually very much looking forward to that. I'm sure she will go to her dad's after we do Christmas morning. So I'll probably just take a walk on the beach. This is the Huda Beauty Peach Pie. And yeah, Santa is bringing her a nice little haul, nothing too crazy, but she did ask for like a little digital camera. I mean, she's 4 going on 5, so it's nothing crazy. And just a few other like random toys. She really didn't ask for that much. I feel like in the years past, I've gone above and beyond and gotten really crazy with the amount of toys. But this year, we're kind of just keeping it simple. This is the Laura Geller Baked and Balanced Foundation in Sand. I just really like this as like an overall setting. I've been using this every single day. I have a few different finishes, but this one's my favorite. I did get my nails done. It's been a very long time, and I think they look cute. It obviously took a minute to adjust. I'm not like crazy happy about the shape. I went to a different salon than I normally do. I'm not sure if I will get them removed next time or do at least one fill. I'll probably do like one fill before taking them off, but I've just gotten so used to not having nails and like being able to fully function with my fingers. If you are the type of girl who gets like tips put on, you know that you're pretty limited in certain things, so it's kind of fun to like have them again. Of course they look cute, but I'm just adjusting to it. I'm gonna do brows next. Normally I would do my Kevin Aucoin, but it ran out. I'm so sad. I need to repurchase one. This is like the best eyebrow pencil ever. Kevin Aucoin, I love you. So I'm gonna go in with this Morphe in Macadamia. It is like an ash blonde type color. For this like holiday look, I want the main focus to be on my eyes because I think I'm gonna go with like a green type shadow. I don't want like a crazy heavy brow. Just a little definition. There we go. Violet has had like back-to-back birthday parties. It's the craziest month ever. I think she's gone to, by the end of December, I think she will have gone to like 5 birthday parties this month, which is insane, but good for her. This is the Ciaté London Living the Eye Life. I think I got this in like an Ipsy or a BoxyCharm last month. And I was so impressed with how many colors they fit in here. I think I'm gonna go with like this dark green one and this silvery one and maybe this like mid-tone and dark tone brown to kind of create a little eye look. So first I'm gonna go in with this mid-tone brown all over the eye, just to get a wash of color happening. I do consider these looks very beginner friendly. I'm not at all a pro at makeup. I have been doing makeup for a long time just on myself. I did used to do some of my friends' makeup when we would go out or like for events, but nothing professional, nothing even close. And I just generally love makeup, and it's really nice to be able to like get back into it. Take a smaller fluffy and go in with that darker brown on the outer corner to add a little bit more depth. In a general area where I want it, I'm gonna go back with this fluffy brush that I had the mid-tone color on and just kind of blend it all out. I was gonna wear like a sweater dress to this event tonight, but it kind of warmed up today, even though it was in the 40s earlier this morning. Now I feel like it's in the 70s, and I'm sure it's gonna drop back down, but It is a Tuesday night. It's not really a formal type event. It's like a kids event. It's at a wine bar down in Ponte Vedra, and it's like moms and kids pretty much, where I'm pretty sure the moms are like there for the cocktails and the kids are there for the cookies. I did have 2 separate girlfriends send me the invite to this event, and you did have to purchase tickets in advance, so I'm kind of curious to see like what's gonna come of it. I may or may not have a glass of champagne. I just recently have had such misfortune with having a drink. It always makes me feel really terrible. And yeah, so I'm gonna go in with this like silvery, actually it's not, it's like a gold type color. And I'm just gonna press that in on my inner corner, like so. Same thing on the other side. And I'm going to take this green, ooh, look at that, and put it on the outer and like on the center part of my eye, and kind of blend those 2 together with my finger. That green is not like sticking as much as I really wanted it to. I'm gonna take this little like fluffy and spritz it with some setting spray, and I'm gonna go back into that green and see if that helps like lay down the pigment a little bit better. What do we think? Did that work? Okay, I'm also gonna go under my lash line with that green as well, and then go back in with that mid-tone brown, also under my eye. And kind of blur that into the green, just add some warmth under my eye. Now I'm gonna go back with the big fluffy and that mid-tone brown again, and just go back over the outer corner of my eye. I'm not really swiping, I'm patting just to get the pigment on there. This is my first time using Ciaté London eyeshadow products. I think I've received some previously in a glam bag, but I'm not sure if I've ever actually used them. So they do blend nicely. I will say the pigment payoff is not so great. You do have to like go back and forth to get the color payoff that you really want. So I'm gonna go ahead and blend that out again. I feel like this is giving such a 2000s look with like the, I'm gonna go back in with this gold color and retouch up that inner corner. Definitely an interesting eye look. I don't know if I'll be using this palette again. I was like very excited about it, but it's kind of falling flat for me. That is like a very heavy eye. Wow. Okay, I'm here for it, whatever. So, Milani Silky Matte in Sunkissed. It's honestly the best drugstore bronzer. It blends out so perfectly, and it's like not too orange. It's buildable. And because I went so heavy with the eyes, I'm gonna keep my cheeks pretty light. And I have been loving this Danessa Myrix. This is Unbothered. It is the Yummy Skin, so it's like a balm. And I just take that same brush that I used for my bronzer and swirl it all around. You can see I've been using this like crazy. I feel like I've almost hit pan on it. I use this in like my everyday makeup look, and it is just this beautiful cool tone glow. You see that? It just really brings your cheekbones to life, and it gives just the slightest flush of color, especially for like a look like this where I don't want to add more. I really want to keep the focus on the eyes. Milani Make It Last. And I'm going to do the Grande Lash and the Bubble Lash. This is the Grande Drama. I like doing these Grande lashes first because they're conditioning mascaras. I have one that's a peptide. This one has castor oil, which I believe is good for like growing your lashes. I do naturally have pretty long lashes, but a little more couldn't hurt. I'm almost out of the Bubble Lash. I've been loving it so much. I actually think I'm just gonna like throw on an oversized sweater and some boots and shorts and call it a day, because it's like chilly out, but it's hot still. That is Florida winter for you. And for lips, I'm gonna keep it pretty neutral since I have a lot going on up here. This is the Maybelline Lip Vinyl in Cheeky. And what I've been doing with these lately is I'll kind of like line my lip with them. Because they do last a long time, and then I'll fill in with a gloss. And this is the Kylie Jenner lip gloss in High Gloss. It is like a like a frost. I feel like it's giving 1990s, 2000, millennium glam, and I am here for it. So that completes the final look. I did just put like a little wave to my hair. I have on my Tiffany's millennial necklace and this really cute charm necklace I made. It's from Mayhor. I will link it down below. I have my rings and this like fuzzy oversized sweater. And I do have like a little pair of shorts on and these super cute boots. I don't know if you can see them. Anyways, that completes the final look. I'm gonna go get Violet dressed and we are off to a cookie party. Thank you so much for watching.